It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Stafford. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
180!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts add a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 15-yard
Indianapolis
line.
bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, shot! 1970 Lion!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right
These
at the line
linebackers of today, they are so
No
quick.
gain
They're
on the
so
play.
twitchy. You don't get a
Brings up
body on them in a
second
hurry,
and 10.
they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
15-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Huh.
Jones setting up the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
6.
Jones now on 3rd down. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Intended for Josh Downs.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Spencer
The
Schrader
Colts are going
on
to turn to their
first
kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try.
32-yard
This
attempt.
32 yards out. It's on the right hash. It's no good. An easy kick, but he hangs it right. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
70 Lions. 19 Chuck.
Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10.
First and 10.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. On him quick, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. They go with Williams on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there.
Ready. Hey. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. Has a hole left, room to run. 40. Puka Nakua. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. This is a heater going deep. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Tag. Have the seat.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Check. 19, try.
They do go for it. Here's Jones. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down.
Bro, I was starting to read his plays. Not completely, but it was getting a little obvious in the end.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from LA. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 60.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running right, it's Williams. It's some space around midfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And middle. Wait, 80.
Now Stafford to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Lady. Liberty hot.
A handoff for Williams, running left. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set.
Stafford back to throw. He's got it. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Samaje Perine on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably gonna see a 3rd pass now here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call.
Right 80.
Burrow trying on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Ready hot.
Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission. This
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
6-yard loss.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, this is Piron. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 180.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Whittington now on the return. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
On the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
Stafford from the gun. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back to throw here, Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, third down.
Set.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Good offenses, Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They toss to Williams, headed right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
So it'll be 2nd
line.
and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
32.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Mevis able to knock it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is Pirine. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Cut. Can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
12.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals tie it just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pavement.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take the lead on that successful kick. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Set.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Waiting.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set. Like 7. Hurry.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch.